Hey everyone, I am back with another long hair tutorial. Usually I post these long hair tutorials right after the shorts, but it's been a chaotic week. We went to the Christmas tree farm and got a Christmas tree and everything, so it's just been so chaotic. But I am going to show you today on how to do a hair tutorial. It is called the bow hairstyle. And this is super cute, and I know a lot of y'all have commented and said that it's really complicated to understand in 60 seconds. So I'm going to show you a video on how to do it in 5 minutes. It's super easy. It looks complicated, but it really is not. But if you like just to look at my shorts, you can look at my shorts. They're 60 seconds and they're fast. But if you need a slower paced one, I totally understand that. And I am going to start making longer videos, and I'll try to post it the next day after I post the shorts. But we're going to go ahead and get on to the video. So first what I do is I put leave-in conditioner by Heritage by Mindy McKnight throughout my daughter's entire hair. But before I do that, I like to brush out her hair and make sure that's even, and then I rub the conditioner throughout her hair. And then I part her hair down the middle, and I want to be able to create 2 ponytails, and I want to make sure they're even, so I make sure that the part lines are really, really even. And so I get my parting comb and I really just comb out her hair to make sure that it's really, really even and that there is no bumps or lumps or anything in her hair. And then I get my elastic and I put a rubber band in her hair, and after I get her hair tied into a ponytail, then I'm going to take a small section of her hair and I'm going to then braid a small section of it. I do either a quarter or a half inch. It just depends on how big your daughter's hair is. My daughter has medium-sized hair, so I just take a small section of the top and I'm just going to braid it all the way down, and I'm going to secure with an elastic. You don't have to go all the way down, just enough to when I create the bow, it can go underneath it. So once I get done with that, I'm just going to secure it with an elastic. And then after that, I am going to then take another elastic, and I'm going to just brush out the bottom half of her hair where it's not braided. And I'm going to take the elastic that I just had in my hand, and I'm going to go midway throughout her hair to midway, and I'm going to secure it with an elastic. And I like to make sure it's all smooth so that there's no lumps in it when you're creating the bow. And then I put the elastic through it. And then I'm going to part the top part of it where the elastic is secured, not the bottom half, but the top half, closer to her scalp. And I'm going to part it, and then I'm going to flip her hair going inwardly, outwardly. And that's going to create a loop. And so then I'm going to take the braid and I'm going to put it into the loop that I've just created. And I'm going to push the loop all the way up so that it creates that bow. And then I take my elastic and I go around the hair 2 times, but making sure that it keeps that bow look. And then I'm just going to secure it 2 times so that it gets that secureness. And then I puff out the hair, making sure that it's all even and it is big enough to where you can see the cute bow. And then I just like to straighten out the bottom pieces of her hair. And then I'm going to do the same thing to the other side. I'm going to explain it again, just in case you didn't get the first ponytail. Is I'm just taking it midway through. I'm securing it with an elastic. And then after I secure it with an elastic, I'm just sectioning off and splitting off her hair, the front part of it, into 2 sections. And then I'm flipping her hair inwardly, going outwardly to create that loop. And I'm taking the braid, going inwardly into the loop, and then I'm just gonna push her hair up and then secure it with an elastic. And once with an elastic, I am then going to pancake the bows so that it looks really cute and it's big and fluffy, and I like to make sure it's even. And then after I do that, I just want to make sure that it's even too. You don't want it out. And I just make sure to tug on the braid if it needs to be tugged on. And then I'm going to take the elastic piece that you see right there, and I'm just going to pop it out with my elastic breaker so that you don't see it. And then after I get done popping it out, I'm going to take the bottom section and I am going to take the braid out so that it can just be moved closer to the top so you can't see it, but it will have the secureness that it needs to keep the bow look. And so I just unbraid the hair all the way to the top, and I secure it with an elastic or purple elastic, depending on what elastic I have at the time. But those 2 elastics just seem to blend in with her, so you really don't see it. And I like to push it all the way top. So then I take the two bottom sections, and I split it in half, and I kind of tug at it to try to blend it in so you don't see the braid. And then after I do that, I'm going to just take those two dividing pieces where you have two cute little bow, little ribbon things on the bottom of the bow, and we're just going to I usually take my comb and I just curl the two ends so that it has that curling look at it. And then after that, you're going to do the same thing to the other side. And then there you have it. If you like these type of videos, just like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. I'm going to start doing more videos like this so that y'all can see it if y'all really like it. And I hope this video was very useful and that you understand how to do this. Alrighty, y'all. Y'all have a nice day. Bye.